Attorney General and Minister for Justice Godfred Dame has called on individual bondholders to exercise restraint and continue to engage the Finance Ministry on their demand for exclusion in the debt exchange program.
A party must agree to amend the terms of the contract, and unilateral modification of the terms of the contract will be declared void if it is not subject to the agreement of the party. And I felt that really, yes, voluntary engagement was the best way possible. And I think it's very pertinent to place on record that Parliament, the Minister for Finance, actually operated within the premise of the opinion
but the people are saying that they have not been consulted, that they have not been engaged to have a voluntary amendment of the contract, that they want their money. Government is telling them that under the debt exchange program, one of the categories that will not receive their money for 2023 is individual bondholders. They are saying now that they want their money, and they are saying, you said they can have their money.
No, I didn't say they could have their money. The effect of the opinion, I see a copy of it before you, is what I stated. So I think that, yes, if I may.
Let's look at what you said.
So the effect of the opinion is that, yes, the Minister for Finance can vary the terms, but of course subject to agreement by the bondholders.
So without
that there cannot be
yes,
there cannot be a unilateral imposition of the terms on the party.
So the budget that's gone to Parliament contained that announcement.
Yeah, I think yes. So these are projections by the government of Ghana.
Yes,
I would think that yes, it could be projections. Yes.
Yes.
So in respect of the first question, the legality of a unilateral attempt by the government to introduce collective action clauses, which is a decision by a majority to affect the right of the minority into the bond. I stated clearly that a traditional contract doctrine forbids the unilateral modification of contract and treats a proposed unilateral modification as an offer that is not binding until accepted. So if you want to unilaterally modify the terms of the contract,
if they don't accept it, government cannot proceed.
Yeah, I think it's in essence, and I think
the deadline for,
precisely. So that clearly
for continuous voluntary negotiation.
Yes. So that clearly indicates the engagement, the acceptance. Yes. Yes, the government is engaging.
So the route that you're advising government on is that yes, you can verify, but you have to have their permission to do so.
Yes, and from where I sit, I'm aware of series of engagement by the Minister of Finance or the relevant stakeholders. Indeed, even before this opinion was solicited, as part of the engagement, which of course did not end with only government institutions or government agencies. The IMF people had actually been to my office a number of times. We had various discussions and all. I stated the same position to them and all. So this opinion was only a confirmation of discussions that we had held.
But right now
I remember, yes, so and I'm saying
that's why they are saying that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that even
we should say yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying that even the decision to extend the deadline for acceptance of the terms itself is indicative of the engagement process that has gone on. So clearly engagement is going on. So I do not see any departure or variation of the terms of this opinion by the Minister of Finance. I mean, I think that they're operating within it.
Yeah, but and the question, they are not happy to engage in that regard. They want their money, so they don't want to vary the terms.
Yeah. So I think that ultimately, yes, as I said, an imposition will not be proper. So I think the engagement could result in a decision by the Minister of Finance, which is the appropriate body vested with decisions over matters of finance. Even in this office, when it comes to matters of finance and all, will indicate as part of our opinion that refer this part to the Minister of Finance. So the Minister of Finance will ultimately, as a result of the engagement process, decide whether to agree to what you say, give me my money or not.
Well, but the people are preparing to now petition to you that we don't want to engage. We want our money for 2023. And you said that without our buy-in, our say-so, government cannot unilaterally impose the new debt exchange program on them. That means they are the stronger party, not government.
Well, I am aware of various actions that have been threatened, and perhaps that have also been announced as having been taken, even though I'm yet to be served with a specific rate of summons on application to the courts of Ghana. So I think that, yes, the people, with all respect, are at liberty to make any kind of request. But I'm saying that there must be reasonableness in this situation. There must be reasonableness having regard to the circumstances within which we find ourselves and all. And I'm also saying, secondly, that it's a Ministry of Finance which is vested with the mandate to determine matters of finance. So, yes, whether Ministry of Finance will agree to the request for the individual bondholders to be excluded or not